Assalamu Alaykum rosebuds, and welcome to a new vlog. In today's video I'm trying something a bit new using my voice, so please bear with me. Here we are. Okay, I'm moving very fast, I'm sorry. I usually don't talk, so oh god, I'm not used to this. Okay, anyways, this is us already on our flight from Johannesburg to Dubai, flying Emirates. Before the drama, but I will get more into that later in the video. This was actually my first time on Emirates and it was such a surreal experience. It was amazing. I've been on quite a few airlines, but I think this is in at least my top 3. Yeah, this was the little menu that we got with all the food that we were gonna have. It was very tasty actually. And this is something I actually love about like Islamic based airlines, the little nawaz corner that they have for you to go read your salah. And you know, this was a night flight, so I was just in love with like the whole ambience they had going on, like these soft lights. So this was basically my iftar platter, which was a little stick of cheese, a wheatsworth biscuit, some butter, a little chocolate. This was like a couscous salad thing, which I didn't have. Oh, this custard and bread pudding was good, and a shortbread biscuit, and this bun. Also, this was some sausage situation, was actually really good. And then I had some tea because I was feeling a bit cold. Ignore the fact that I spilled my milk. And then I knocked out, guys. I was so tired. And many hours later, we finally were starting to descend into Dubai. This was also my first time having a layover in Dubai. This was my suhoor, which was like a little egg bread sandwich situation. The egg was really nice and fluffy, but the sandwich was a bit hard. And then we're finally in Dubai. You guys, mind you, I've been in Medina. I'm currently in Medina while editing this vlog, and I've been eating my way through the streets, but this khajoor was the best khajoor I had. Okay, finally arrived at Dubai airport. You guys, this airport is the size of my country. It is huge, and we only had a 2-hour layover, so we were low-key a little bit stressed because we also had to go and get into ihram at this airport, and it was just very stressful. I know in this video it looks all chai, but you guys, they were running around this end to that end of the airport like, oh, we were very stressed. I'm doing a really good job of not showing the stress, but trust, we were stressed. So our connecting flight was from here to Dubai airport straight to Jeddah International Airport. Like I said, we only had a 2-hour between it, but when we finally got to our gates, and it was like about half an hour before boarding, mind you, the flight was obviously delayed. So ended up in the salah room to go and read the nawazes we missed while flying, as well as start our intention for the performance of Umrah, getting to our ihram, read our salah. Also, mind you, I will be making a separate video on guiding you guys through the process of Umrah. This was us heading to our gate, all excited, thinking, oh, okay, we finally making it to the gate, we're going to be on time. And then we ended up sitting there for like a while because obviously the flight was delayed. And also, mind you, we were not informed that the flight was delayed. Like, everyone was just sitting indefinitely at the gate. So that was a first for me. When we finally got board, and the flight from Dubai to Jeddah was only like 2 hours. So it was kind of like almost like a domestic flight for people who are in Dubai and stuff. But yeah, I kind of got separated from my family because my seat was right in the front, and then my families were right in the back, but it was okay. I lived, I survived to tell the tale. Here I am, telling the tale. And we finally arrived in Jeddah. Okay, so we are in we're in Jeddah airport, and we are currently walking towards the exit to go and get our bags and then finally leave. You guys notice this voiceover is a little bit quieter, I'm assuming, from the last one, because my last voiceover I was doing in Bin Dawid, and now I'm just in the streets of Medina. So yeah, also this airport has this huge aquarium situation. It looks amazing. Also, such a pretty airport. So the drive we're taking is from the airport directly to Makkah. We're going to Makkah first. So it was not a long drive at all. I would say like it was about an hour and a half drive, and it's mostly through like, you know, the desert. So I fell asleep. But when I woke up, I was reading my du'as and all of that. But yeah. And then we finally hit like highways and roads and buildings, and then I finally saw the clock tower, and I was getting so excited. Okay, I don't know about everybody else, but for me, when I go for Umrah, it really hits me at 2 moments. The first moment is when I get to the airport where I'm donning my ihram, and I see all the men in their white like cloths in their ihram, and then The second is when we're at the clock tower, or when we see the clock tower. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm yapping. We're now in our room. So we only spent one night in Makkah, and this room was amazing, guys. It's like apartment style. And usually when we go on holiday, we love to take like an apartment style, as of recently, over a hotel like room. And this place was awesome. It was amazing. So currently on this Umrah trip is my mom, my Khala, my uncle, and myself. So yeah, now we're getting ready to go to the masjid and perform our Umrah. Oh, I'm so excited. So our hotel was a bit out. It wasn't exactly like on the haram, like near the haram. So we had to take like the hotel's bus shuttle situation to the haram. And then we finally got there, and I'm like shaking, I'm reading my du'as, and I'm getting like so emotional. Because I feel like this Umrah trip was not on my vision board, guys. I don't know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala plans better than we plan, and I don't know how I'm even here. I don't even know how I made it here, but I'm here, and it's just incredible. It was an amazing experience. My heart really needed this, because this year, like, I have this specific one do I really want to get answered. And from the time I left my house, I was like, Ya Allah, this is what I'm coming for. This is the dua I'm coming to make in your holy land. Like, Ya Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, please, this is really all I want this year. So we had to stop outside the haram to read Asr, and then we finally started making our way inside, going to see the Kaaba and start our Umrah and stuff. And guys, I was getting so emotional. Oh my God, I was holding, you can see how crowded it is, but I was holding onto the backpack of my uncle, and I was like following him and looking down. But and I have my parda on. No, I'm sorry, I did not have my parda on, but I know my eyes were like full of tears, and I couldn't see, and I couldn't process, and I was just losing my goddamn mind. And then finally we started getting closer, and then I looked up and I finally saw the Kaaba. And this is something you can't exactly explain to people. It's something that in the moment you know how you feel in that moment. You can't explain it to somebody else. And you guys, I was bawling. Like, I forgot my du'as, I forgot what page my finger was on in my book. I was just bawling, and I was just making this one dua, because when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, like, the first dua you make upon seeing the Kaaba when you go for Umrah is like surely to be accepted. So that dua was just over and over repeating on my lips. I was so emotional. This is alhamdulillah my fourth time performing Umrah, and I feel like this was the most emotional I've ever been during the entire journey and process, because it also happened very unexpectedly for me. I really did not plan being here, but yeah. So we started our Umrah, we started our tawafs, alhamdulillah. My mom and I did get separated from my Khala and my uncle around our third tawaf, so we managed to finish alone, and alhamdulillah we got to touch the Kaaba and the Maqam Ibrahim, which we were so fortunate in the month of Ramadan to be able to do that while we were fasting. Was just such an experience. And then we stopped for Maghrib Salah and to read our du'as. My mom and I got these tasty khajurs from somebody who was handing them out. It was very, very sweet, so yummy. And then we had some snacks that, thank goodness, I just carried in my backpack just in case. And then we went back out after Maghrib, and we were ready to start our Safa and Marwa at Sa'i, because we only just finished our tawafs just before the Maghrib Azan was going to go. So now we were heading to Sa'i. Again, it was just my mom and I. It ended up being just my mom and I until the end of the night. We only met with my Khala and my uncle back at the hotel after we all were done with our Umrah. So now we went upstairs to start Sa'i between the Safa and the Marwa. And you guys, Ramadan Umrah, they tell you it's packed, but it's an understatement. It's really packed. It's genuinely packed. There's no space for an ant. It is. I feel like this is what a Hajj crowd would be like. I haven't been for Hajj, inshallah ta'ala, I mean soon, but it's really crazy. It is chock-a-block, as we South Africans say. But yeah, my mom and I did our Sa'i, which we got done pretty relatively fast. My mom's just holding on to me really tight, she was so scared to lose me. But alhamdulillah, we managed to stay together throughout the whole process. And I'm just showing you guys here and there what I'm reading and stuff, but don't worry, I promise I will have a full in-depth video explaining the whole process of Umrah from the beginning to the end, and even going into Medina. So don't worry about that. Finally done with our Umrah and get back to the room. I barely could record, guys. I had a shower, I did my skincare, I had these mini chocolate chips and some water, and I knocked off. I'm pretty sure I passed out in that bed. Oh my goodness, you guys. Assalamu Alaykum. It is the next day here in the vlog at this current moment in time. It's Jummah Mubarak on this day in the vlog, not when I'm recording. Okay, anyway. We are going back to the haram because we are leaving today for Medina. So we just wanted to go and make, just one more tawaf. Just go say bye-bye to the Kaaba, make dua. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings us all back. Inshallah ta'ala, ameen. But yeah, we took a taxi because the buses were not working because of Jummah. And we took a taxi to the other side of the clock tower, and then we just walked in. And yeah, it was extremely full. People go to the mataf, they start heading towards the haram at like after Fajr on Jummah to get in. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so merciful. Guys, we left our hotel at like 10 and we got in. We managed to read Jummah inside the masjid, and it was just incredible. I'm sorry, my filming is very bad because people are like bumping into you and stuff. Also, Jummah, guys, read Surah Kahf, reminder, every Jummah to read just Surah Kahf. Yeah, people are just like bumping into you and stuff, so it's very hard to keep your camera still in the masjid. But yeah. And then we did salah, and then we managed to do, I think we did about 3 tawafs inside the masjid before we left, which alhamdulillah for that. And yeah, then we finally started making our way back to the hotel. Kind of bittersweet moment because you don't know when you're gonna be back. So like you're saying bye to the Kaaba and you're like, I'll see you soon. Please, hopefully, call me back again, inshallah. I mean, it's a very bittersweet moment because like, okay, you're done with your Umrah, like you poured your heart's content out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and now it's like, okay, until next time. Like, it's a very bittersweet moment. But then you're also like so excited to go to Medina, because Medina is the city of peace, and after the chaos of Makkah, that's all you really just want. It was almost okay. We took a private shuttle from to Makkah to Medina. So this was about a 5.5 hour journey. Again, I was knocked out. Also, guys, wait. Boom! How pretty is the sunset? MashaAllah. The sky was blushing today, guys. It was so pretty. Anyways, we had to break fast in the sky. Oh my god, oh billah. On the road, in the taxi thingy. Yeah, so my mom and my Khala stopped to buy drinks, and then we still had some food in our bag. Some savories and stuff from back home. So yeah, these are all the savories from back home. If you know, you know. Yeah. And my chocolate cookies make their grand appearance again. I'm obsessed with these mini chocolate chip cookies, guys. And we finally got to Medina. It was around 7:30. Yeah, there. Okay, on the clock. 7:24 p.m. We started pulling up to our hotel. So we're staying at Al-Taiba. Okay. I'll get the name again in a second. Hold on. But it's one of the newer hotels that just popped up. It's more the northern side of the masjid by like gate 21 if you're entering the masjid. And it is such a nice hotel, you guys. You'll see in a minute, but it has such a good location. The staff are so friendly. It is amazing. Like so far I've had a 10 out of 10 experience at this hotel, and I'm leaving in about 3 days, which I'm very sad about, but we'll get there. So yeah, we finally almost at the hotel. You can start seeing like the masjid and stuff, which was, you get so excited. You're like, you're finally in the holy land of peace. Like, there is literally nothing to even stress about or worry about. Like, you're where you need to be,
The next station is Al-Madinah Al-Munawwara.
Okay, here's the hotel. Such a pretty location, am I right? Okay, there's Ilaf Taiba Hotel. Amazing, 10 out of 10. Such a good hotel, you guys. I highly recommend if you're coming to Medina anytime soon. It's a really good hotel. It has a really good location too. They have complimentary drinks and kajur and even karak chai, which I thought was so sweet and so cute. And then this mint water. I just really wanted the clip of pouring to make this video look aesthetic, but my mom had the mint water. She said it was very minty. So yeah, I guess that was good. And then they have such cute decorations everywhere, guys, for Ramadan. Like, look at these little fairy lights. It's so cute. Okay, finally on the way to our room. All of us are kind of hanging and still a bit hangry, so we just want to get into the room. We all just want to shower, get into some good clothes and get some food, and then head to the haram. And I think these rooms were really nice. This was a very comfortable room. It was a very pretty room, a very aesthetic. Oh, these people making fools with the lights. Okay, trying to figure their lives out. Okay, got it. Oh no. Okay, right, we got it. We're back on track, guys. Yeah, so this was the rooms. Even the bathroom was very nice and spacious, very clean, very, you just get that new hotel feel. I loved it. It was, oh, it's me. Okay, I loved it. It was really nice. So like I mentioned, the location was really good. The moment you come out of the hotel and you just turn right and boom, you're in the masjid. So very good location. Okay, I think we managed to read, was it Maghrib or Isha? I can't remember. But then we went to go eat. We had pizza. That was good. And then we kind of needed to see, oh, okay, I think it was after Isha. We needed to see our location. We needed to like see what we're near, what we're far from, what's around us, what's there to do. And we ended up at the food pop-up marketplace, which is like from grade 333, I think it is, like straight down. And then I ended up at Caffeine Cup, guys. This is such a cute little aesthetic cafe. You know, guys, I'm a cafe hopper no matter where I go. And I got an iced Spanish matcha latte, and it was so good. It was very sweet, which obviously Spanish lattes are like really sweet. It was a bit too sweet for my liking, but it was the matcha taste was so earthy and flavorful. I loved it. It was really good. 10 out of 10. Okay, 9 out of 10, just because it was too sweet for me. But yeah, they have all the little pop-ups from like all places across the world. So if you want Syrian food, Egyptian food, Turkish food, it's all here. And I had a shawarma one of the nights, but it's a bit dry. But anyway, also I carry my cat food. Pro tip, guys. There are lots of cats in Makkah and Medina. I see more in Medina than I do in Makkah. So if you have like a cat at home, if you have like cat food at home, carry some cat food and come and feed the cats of Medina. You'll get so much of reward, inshallah ta'ala. Ameen. Okay, and then I showered and then I knocked out again. Thank you, bye. Okay, I meant bye for the moment. Marhaba. Welcome to the next day and the next clip. I'm waiting for my clip to move faster so I know what I'm saying. Okay, right, we're going for suhoor, guys. Let's go. Okay, so I thought the suhoor was really great. What I did notice is that, okay, today we went at like 4 a.m. but one of the other days we went at like 1 a.m. and there were like more options and there was so much more variety. So I think it changes according to like how much they make and how much they have and then like the hour. So I think like if you go at a different time every day, you're going to get different options. And look at this little decor. Guys, the buffet was really good. I personally enjoyed every single day at every single hour. I'm a big foodie. I'm not picky, so maybe that's why I was having a bit more fun than them. They're a bit pickier when it comes to the food they eat. But yeah, I was having the time of my life, guys. Like, I'm not even a sweet tooth, but I was trying all these desserts and I was going for it. I'm doing these voiceovers many days after what's going on in the clip. So I'm trying to remember what to say and what to tell you guys and what was happening. Oh, this was the bread selection. It was so good. The croissants were amazing. And this karak chai, it was so deep and it was like, I could just taste the ilachi in it. It was amazing. And then obviously, like I said, they have food from all over the world and every day was a different pasta, which was my favorite part because I love pasta. Oh my goodness, this is me devouring my pasta because, you know, I'm hungry. I like that. I'm literally just a girl, okay? Leave me alone. And I think after this I have my chocolate croissant. Oh, this cocktail juice that I'm about to take a sip from, I wish you guys could taste it through the phone. It's so good. I don't know what's in it, but it's good. That's all I can say. Me acting like I'm some aesthetic queen. Anyway, and now we're going for Fajr because that was like Sahur. We were hitting Sahur like 4 to 5, and then we were leaving because Fajr is at like 5:30. So yeah, it was we were really good on our timing there. And this was the haram. Oh my god, guys, it's so cold at the time. Like I freeze, I die. I'm frozen this time. Also after like Isha, it's really cold. Guys, then I found this cute little baby kitty. I wanted to take her home and put her in my bag. She was so cute. And this is the morning view in the masjid. It's so pretty. Oh wait, where am I? Oh my goodness, did I go inside? Oh, this was when we went to the courtyard, guys. We went to the courtyard of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and we went and sat there and made dua. So this is like basically the courtyard, which is basically outside where he's buried, and like outside his home, but like in the masjid, and it was so peaceful. So this is not like the actual Raoda, this is like outside of it, so you can still sit here and make dua and all of that. It's called the courtyard of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And then since we had a really long morning, we just left right after we went to the courtyard, and we all just went back to the room to sleep, and we literally only came back to the haram here, which is already Zuhr time. So it is a Saturday, and it is sunnah to visit Masjid al-Quba on a Saturday. So we decided to take the little golf cart thingies through the Quba markets and go to Masjid al-Quba today to go read some salah. Okay guys, so like I said, on a Saturday it is sunnah to actually go and visit Masjid al-Quba. So you're about to see in a minute. You can already see how packed it is outside, but the moment we got in, oh my god, it was even more packed inside. Like we just found a spot that was a bit empty as quick as possible and went to go read our 2 rakats, because look at how full it is inside. Oh my goodness. So we finished our 2 rakats relatively fast, and then we made our way back to our hotel on the little golf cart thingies. These things are actually like 10 riyal per person, and it takes you all the way from the masjid to the haram in front of, I think it's gate 338. Yeah, okay, I'm not too sure, but like right to the haram. And then we made it back in time for Asr Salah. How pretty is this view, you guys? Now there is a bit of a gap between the salahs here, so we decided to go to Taiba Center and just see what the shopping is like inside the center, and then we decided to also like go out afterwards and see what it's like shopping everywhere else. And then we had to make our stop to our favorite place, Bin Dawud, guys. I made it a rule for myself every day to come and try a new drink here at Bin Dawud. It was like my ritual between Asr and Maghrib to come here. Oh, okay, apparently we left Bin Dawud. Oh, this is my Kala actually shopping for some bracelets and stuff. So these are the bracelets you were looking at. They were very, very pretty. And then we came back to the haram for Maghrib and our little iftar. Okay, you guys, in all of Medina and all of its shopping, this is my mom's favorite place. It's like this little underground market situation, and they have all the stuff here so cheap. But we weren't really feeling anything, so we went up to the food street market and I got a fruit juice from the juice farm. Oh, and then I went to go try the viral Medina Rose ice cream. My honest opinion, I gave it like an 8 or a 7 out of 10. It was a bit too sweet for me. Ended up back at the underground market situation because my mom and my Kala wanted to get like those Dubai chocolates and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's the next day, guys, but now we're in Kuba market, which is where we do our OG shopping. And my Kala wanted to buy this like niqab situation, but she didn't know how exactly to use it, so we asked the Saw man's uncle who works here to like demonstrate it. I was trying so hard not to laugh. It was so funny, I couldn't deal. Like it was taking everything inside of me not to say mashallah habibti. It was so funny, actually. I think I fed the most amount of cats outside like the Kuba market shops. Like there's so many over there, guys, and I always feel so bad for them because so many of them look so skinny and just my heart bleeds for them. Please carry cat food and come and feed these babies, I beg. Okay, you guys, this is what I am most excited to show you guys. This is the old Al Ghisla Medina souk. Now, to get to the souk, you basically walk through gate 310 or from gate 310 and you walk straight on the way to Kuba, and you'll see it between the Kuba markets and the bridge, which is currently being built right now. And then if you carry on walking straight until you get to the sign, you will see the best pani puri you will ever have on the first stall as soon as you enter. I tell you guys, this was spicy and tasty and everything pani puri should be. So the Al Ghisla souk is supposed to mimic time as it was during the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So everything is old set and old fashioned sort of. But they still have so many food stalls, so much of shopping you can do, and you can even find your favorite local places. Also, this adorable little kitty, I found her inside, and she's so sweet, but she was also pregnant. Okay, you guys, it is the next morning. We are currently having suhoor, and then we are gonna head over for Fajr. Today is a special morning because today we have a booking for Raoda, but it is so cold. Oh my god, I am freezing down to my bones. It is freezing cold out here right now. But anyways, like I was saying, today we are booked to go to Raoda, so I'm only going to show you a little bit of that process because I want to be respectful of everything, of course. But yeah, our Raoda booking was for 20 to 7 in the morning. So right after Fajr, we started walking towards the Green Dome to the Raoda area because it was a bit of a walk for us based on where we were and where the Raoda is. Okay, you guys, unfortunately we did not have the best experience in the Raoda because the female guards were kind of just shoving and pushing you this way and that way, and as soon as you enter, I truly only had time to read 2 rakat salah before they nudged me out completely. So it was very sad to see what was going on. Even though we had a booking with the Nusuk app, this is literally how you're treated inside the Raoda, which is extremely sad. But you know what, alhamdulillah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for even bringing us here this close yet so far, you know, but this close. So shukr alhamdulillah for that. But it was very sad how they're treating the women in here. It's really crazy. But yeah, we finished our Raoda and this was us like leaving. You can see how emotional everybody is. This is just a very emotional time for our hearts, for our souls, because you know, you're as close as you can be right now to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which is a very emotional thing. Yeah, we left just after sunrise, so you're gonna see the sunrise just now, and it is so pretty out at this time, mashallah. I don't know if you guys can see the little kitty cat hiding back there. I did go and feed her, but so cute. So at this point in time, inside the masjid is extremely quiet. So we decided to go in and do some durood and make some zikr, read some salah, because it was very peaceful and quiet right now. And then we headed to rave. If you know, you know. Everybody raves about 19 and 33, which, okay, I get the hype. It smells good. But you guys, let me put you on something. 27 is where it's at. If you like floral and rose, this is the one for you. Just go and try 27. You're welcome. You guys, my mom and my Carla were probably deck of me because remember how I said my binda with runs? This one is called my iftar shenanigans, and I found ramen, so I made it in the masjid. Excuse me, where did the time go? And tell me why I'm currently recording our last night in Medina. Stop, I'm gonna cry. But also, we had iftar at the hotel tonight, and it's so good. Like this pasta, this pasta I will think about for the rest of my life. Do you guys see those desserts? Tell me you see those desserts. That looks like it's straight out of Alice in Wonderland. What? Okay, let me give you some context, right? These little kids were sitting in front of me. This was after Isha. These little kids were sitting in front of me playing Truth or Dare with a bottle, right? And they were spinning the bottle. And the bottle landed on me. And they looked at me and they go, Truth or Dare? And I was like, absolutely not. I was trying so hard not to laugh. Anyways, I'm crying now because that was our last Isha. And now we're getting ready to go to the airport. And I don't want to go home. But, yeah. We're getting close to the end of the vlog, guys. Let's all cry together. Also, do you see the amount of things I'm holding? I look like I went to Nebraska or something with my entire household and came back. You guys, this is so crazy, but how good does it look at night? This is literally the Badr mountain. This is where the Battle of Badr took place. Like, wow. Amazing. Had to stop on my BR, my Baskin Robbins, and I got cotton candy because I'm low-key a child at heart. So our flights went Medina Airport to Cairo in Egypt, a 2-hour layover in Cairo, and then from Cairo straight to Johannesburg, South Africa. But yes, you guys, we are nearing the end of the vlog, which I'm so sad about. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and keep your eyes open for the next one, which I told you will be an in-depth vlog on how to perform your Umrah and basically explaining the entire process of Umrah, which I'm so excited to share and talk about because the type of video I'm making is the type of video I wish was out there when I was performing my first Umrah. So keep an eye out for that. I will be trying to upload that soon. Unfortunately, I am back to the reality of life, which is university and work and all of the things in between. So make dua, inshallah, I will try not to procrastinate that video. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Assalamu Alaykum.